everyone. Today we're going to talk about something that's really requested, how to increase your combat power. So let's get right into it. Combat power is this number up here with the little arrow beside it. You can click right on there and get a breakdown of what your combat power looks like. And this nice little button here, increase combat power, shows you exactly how you stand against the rest of the people on your server. This screen can be a little misleading, so we're going to break it down a little bit more as we go through this. Troops, simply having troops come out will show you the combat power in the middle of the screen right there. So just natural training time or using speed ups of training of troops will increase your combat power really effectively. Another tip for troop power is to come over here to the troop info button and have a look at how many of your troops and what you need to be focusing on in terms of troop growth. The problem with troops is that they can be taken away if you got attacked repeatedly by somebody else on your server or from another server versus server battles. You can lose those troops permanently and your combat power can decrease. Troops are the only one that really have this effect. Everything else that you should be focusing on, the tips that we're going to go through here today, will improve your combat power forever. Regular growth buildings. As you can see, most of mine are pretty much all the same level. This is what I would recommend. It's not quite as fun. A lot of people like to keep rushing the mansion, especially early on, and not focusing on the buildings on the side. This isn't necessarily the best bet because you're falsely inflating your combat power. At a certain point in time, the growth from your mansion is going to drop off substantially. You need to be focusing on some of the other things. Research is a huge one. This is one that people will frequently forget about or not focus on enough. Research is a steady growth that you can't necessarily see. If your numbers are failing, you're not finding your combat number is going up, probably your research is behind. You should always be doing research or be doing a building upgrade on research. Make sure that you are keeping research going in the background so you don't fall behind. Another way to vastly improve your combat power is heroes. You can do it either through star fragments, which is these down here. Upgrading via star fragments is a very effective way right here. I'll show you one. One little power gives you a combat power up and allows you to quite rapidly level up. If you have kept some of these fragments and you're saving them for an ace day is the best plan to do it. The other way that you can level up your combat power via heroes is by leveling them. Doing regular good old hero level up will cause the combat power to go up. Your gear. So little known location that you can come into your location and click on the box in here. This will show you all the gear that you have currently and what you need to improve. Do the gear over here. I generally recommend only upgrading purple or gold. I am a free-to-play player, so there is a substantial difference between gear on a free-to-play player and a pay player. There are going to be way more gear giving out to anyone who's paid. So you're going to have quite a bit of a difference there, and your combat power should reflect that. As you can see back over here, my hero gear is a level B, not necessarily the best compared to other people on the server. Gear will unlock at level 15, so if you're grinding up for that 15, you're going to notice a huge power spike because you'll have the ability to put gear on all of your heroes. You get gear from, again, purchasing, and you also get it from exploration. You also get it from the little van expeditions will have some amount of gear in them, as you can see here. So an important thing to note, the other two main locations that you're going to have a huge power spike is level 22. You are going to have treasures unlock. You can see that here where you can click on a treasure and you will need blueprints and gold in order to do that. The other big upgrade that's going to happen is level 25 when you will get these jewel locations. These will take other crafting tools, you can start unlocking these resources way earlier on before you reach level 22 or 25. So you should focus on that. And where you want to have a look is here in the various stores. So you can get them from the vaccine event. There'll be certain things that you can purchase if you're a lower level, or you might want to save up for some of these higher unique heroes. There'll be results from the world battle that you can purchase some of these items. And then there's a few other places that it can sometimes show up the gear. A few depending on what VIP level you are. So just something to keep in mind. Another huge place that you're going to be getting gear for leveling and upgrading is from the alligator event every couple days that your alliance is going to be grinding that out. So you want to focus on making sure you can attend the alligator if you can, because it's going to give you ability to level your gear up. Like I said, you're going to have a huge power spike at 15, 22, and 25. You're going to be grinding. It's going to be really slow to get up to 10 million power as you're trying, and all of a sudden you're going to hit level 15 and it's just going to spike up. So do keep that in mind, that if you see people who are dramatically above or below, they're probably not at mansion level 15, 22, or 25 yet. So again, some of the fastest ways to increase your power is to always be doing research, always be doing your buildings, keeping them at a kind of an even level. Don't dramatically spike your mansion ahead of everything else. Know that on levels 15, 22, and 25, you're going to be having a huge power spike because of the gear and treasures that you're going to unlock. You can also quickly level via star parts for heroes, as well as leveling on heroes. And these are all tips to help you get your combat power up rapidly. So I hope this video was helpful for some quick tips. I am a JoyCrew content creator, so if you found this video helpful, please give me a follow. If you don't already have one, put in my creator code input, and that is REMAXED6854, and I will see all of you guys in the next one.